Hey, how's it going? This is David from the Digital Essentialist, digitalessentialist.com. We have tons of resources for building your first website on Squarespace, and we would love to help if you have any questions. Today, we are gonna go over how to create a custom template in Squarespace. It's a new feature for 2019. It's beautiful, it works really wonderful, and we're gonna walk through it just so you get a taste of it and kind of see what the options are. So first thing is, right when you get to the Squarespace website, you click on Get Started in the top corner of the browser. Now, when this comes up, there's basically two options. Now, this layout looks clean, but it almost looks a little confusing. It's not clear that there's two options, but basically, if you click on the black side, on the left side, it says start by answering a few questions, or start by, on the right side, browsing a few templates. So you could browse by templates, but if you want to create a custom one, start on the left side. Then you type something in. Let's say, what's the purpose of the site? Consultancy. I don't actually think that does anything. It might not. I don't think it actually changes anything. As far as I've seen, every time I type something in, photography, let's see. So if there is a clear definition of templates, they're gonna give you a few. But say you're not happy with those, start with preview. So they're basically going to give you a few recommendations. Let's go back. So let's type in non-profit, see how that looks. Tell us more. Okay, so this is kind of the customization zone. So let's go back one more time. I just want to show you this is going to look the same. Consultancy. Tell us more. Now at this point is where you get to choose. This is the customization process. This is really where it gets customized. So they're basically giving you a few options. Which homepage layout do you want? So there's 4 options here. The second one has a lot of imagery. This third one is much more about text, no images. And this fourth one is kind of a mixture of the first one, but just a bigger, bolder image. I would recommend the first one or the fourth one for most websites. Obviously, you know what you're looking for and what you're looking to do. So you choose one, and as you hover, it shows you a little bit more. Okay, cool. All right, and then choose fonts. This is a cool feature. This is a really, really cool feature. I like this. So basically, which fonts would you like to use for your website? So they give you 4, say, classifications. When you get into the website, you could change all the fonts. You're not locked into anything, but it gives you a greater starting point if you're more interested in a modern, classic, bold, or clean look. So let me just kind of go through them so you see. So that's classic, this is bold, and then clean. Cool. So I am going to go for this one. I'm going to go with bold. And then you say choose pages. Now, again, this feature too is really special. It's not end all be all, so you don't have to choose all the pages to begin, but it is a really cool feature. Now, I really emphasize anytime I build a website or someone's building their first website to start with the minimum number of pages, not the maximum. So there's only a few things you probably need if you're a consultancy, which is an about page, a contact page, a services page, maybe a testimonials, maybe an FAQ, maybe a team page, but these are all dependent on who you are and where you are. If you've been doing this for years, great. If you just started out, don't overwhelm yourself. So for this one, I'm only going to choose a few. They don't have a services page, but we could add that later, which is totally fine. So there's the about page. I'll add contact. And for the sake of it, let me do team. But as you can see, just to show you, as you hover over it, it kind of shows you what it could look like. Now, again, all these pages are fully flexible. So there's no limitation when you use one of these pages to say it has to look exactly like that. You could change the page completely, but what they're doing here is giving you a great way to start the site quickly and easily and get moving. So preview website. Okay, so it's putting everything together for us. This is a really easy process. And just like that, we have a preview of our website. So let me hit preview. And now it shows me exactly what the website looks like. So the parallax scroll is in effect. There's a huge header with a call to action. Awesome. First section of the website, which could be, say, services or about. An image here where you could have, say, some type of overlay text on it. Another section, and then the footer. Boom. All created just like that. Beautifully laid out. So clean. You don't have to think twice about it. Here, describe what you're about. Okay, cool. About section, image, about section. Again, once you get into the style editor or into the site, you can make any adjustments you want. Boom. Okay, and maybe say you want the contact page at the bottom, at the end, you can do that as well. But let's hit start with design, and I want to show you this. So just like that, you started your new site. They're going to ask you some questions where you could fill it out now or fill it out later, but let's do this. Start. All right, so once you get into this point of the website, you are in and you can make any adjustments, and it's so easy. Watch this. Share your vision. Double click. All right. Opens the editor, and then you get to put and design. You see it changed size right there because I just removed the text, but you could change it back to heading 1, which it was. Center it. Boom. There it goes. And now you're free to adjust the size you want. You could change the background image by clicking banner, going into this side of it, into this like settings panel of this page. Oh, it's not even popping up. Oh, because it knows it's a generic image. Haha. Okay, cool. Image. There we go. Then by clicking search for image, I have another video on this if you want more details, but this is like searching Unsplash. If you want to pay for an image, you could search Getty, but let's just go to free again. Let's search here. If this is a consultancy, let's type in business, kind of get an idea. Okay, let's just try this. All right. And just like that, you added this image. It's a free high quality image that you get to add into your website. Okay, great. It's added. Click save. And it's going to adjust the background. I think there's a lot of white space, so some of the text might disappear, but we could deal with that a little bit later. But yeah, you can kind of see this. It's still showing up. So boom, adjust the call to action. We could adjust all of that. But now you started your site with a custom template. Just like that, in less than 10 minutes, you already built the structure of your entire website. It's a really, really powerful tool, and the best part, it's beautiful. So highly recommend it. I have a 5-part series if you are looking to start your first website that helps you save 20 to 40 hours on average. So if you want to get that email series, it's just 5 emails over 5 days with an added bonus at the end. Just go into the link into the description and you can click on that and get started. If you have any other questions, drop them below. But thanks for watching.